So I recently went to the Alamo City Comic-Con in San Antonio, Texas, which is awesome. I love going there. Lots of creative people, lots of great costumes and cosplays. So I go there for photography because I love to capture cosplays. I love the special effects. I love the creativity of the whole scene. And I want to show you my favorite photos that I took of the event and how I edited them, what was going through my mind while I was taking the picture, and just some information about each image. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and make sure to comment and let me know which one was your favorite. And if you have any questions, just ask. Alright, we got a stylish Harry Potter costume here from my friend in Houston, Lady Bat Serena. So here I've got some fireworks images. Now for magic pictures like this for Harry Potter, fireworks is my go-to effect. It's natural, it's it's interesting, it's got texture and variety, and it just works great. So I layer over a picture of fireworks, I put it on screen blending mode, and boom, right there I just did a zoom radio blur to give it some motion. Look like it's shooting out of the wand. And adjusting the levels can make something brighter or darker when you've got it on screen mode. So when you make the blacks blacker, it gets rid of that background. You'll see this on this lens flare. There you go, it disappears, it gets cleaner. And of course, enhancing the light part will make it more shiny or intense. Yeah, I didn't like that lens flare, so I changed it to the little ball. And if you play with the hue of a lens flare or a fireworks, it will shift the color around to get it just how you like it. There you go. So I wanted it orange. Alright, so this is Genji from Overwatch, cybernetic ninja dude. Here I'm using the path tool to draw a swoosh of the sword. And I'm going to make it a green energy swoosh. Real easy, just blurring it, make it a little bit softer, more natural. And I'm using a mask with a gradient to make it fade away. I did it backwards there. There you go. So it's fading away near the end. And again, some zoom radio blur on a copy layer to make it look like just motion, like you're about to get hit by the sword. You better get out of the way. All right, so now I'm going to draw some layers on top to give some glow. So I'm just drawing basically very pale green, almost white, only on the glow areas, and I've got a layer style, which is a simple glow, and that will make those pale green pixels kind of have a little bit of a glow around them and makes it look pretty cool. Erased his badge there. I hate lanyard badges for these events because I always have to Photoshop them out. Cleaning up the background there and getting rid of that water hose port. We don't need that anyway, right? We don't need that. Oops, his thing got crooked on his shoe, and no problem. A little Photoshop magic will fix his shoe right up. Alright, Dragon Ball Z, my childhood favorite. So I'm selecting his whole body because I felt like I wanted to make him pop from the background. So I selected him, put him on a top layer. You can see the layer on the bottom is just the whole background. The layer on top is just his body using masking. Just cleaning it up there, cleaning up the edges. And so this way, when I can edit the background. This way I can make the background darker and he will stay bright on top. Alright, so we got the power level reader, I think it was called, and usually has some kind of alien text, so I'm going to find some crazy font and make that happen on top. Moving things around, draw a few little characters. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, so this image had some special meaning to me. Oh yeah, nice and alien. No one knows what font I used. Not anymore. Alright, so there we go. So I edited the background darker, and he is still nice and bright on top. So here I'm going to use some special brushes that I've downloaded, all for free by the way. And I'm going to add some energy, some kind of Super Saiyan Kai power stuff going on. Just lots of variety. Nothing too dense or distracting, but a lot of layers of a little something will equal something big, and it'll make a really nice impact. And I'm trying to vary the color a little bit, vary the blurring so it's not too sharp and fake. Now we've got some blue there, some orange, yellow, kind of energy flaring out from him. All right, my favorite part, the lens flare, Kai or Chi effect. So basically just playing with the color, kind of got two lens flares layered on top of each other. And here's a crazy little thing that I actually made in my 3D program, sort of a watery electrical effect. And I'm using some masking to make it a little bit more subtle. Looks sort of like his energy kind of around him. There we go, not too much, not too little. That's sort of the key for a good effect. I'm using a layer set to color, and that way I can colorize his hair yellow. There we go, playing with that hue slider again. Alright, this guy made a great Kylo Ren. Just drawing the blade on here using the path tool, kind of perfecting the shape. Adding a layer style with a glow set to screen. You can kind of play with the curvature of the glow there. So once I've got his blade made, I kind of add a little bit of a brushy layer to fill in the gaps. Make sure to erase the shadow that the lightsaber blade makes, because lightsaber blades don't make shadows, they make light. So I kind of drew some green glow on the bottom, draw some green glow on his clothes. A little sharpening there, he was a little bit blurry, my fault. So this is a gradient map set to soft light. Gives a nice colorization effect, and I just really like the character that it kind of gives from a blue to red tone. Alright, this is an awesome image. This guy had a great costume. His elbow was shown a little bit there, so I used some light brushing, sampling from his elbow colors to make it darker, so you couldn't see through the stretchy cloth there. Again, brushing with very light opacity to naturally get rid of certain details. Turned out pretty good. A little bit of hair cleanup here, a little frizzy. You know, Kylo Ren's got to have good hair. Brightening of the eyes, added some vignette with a gradient, and drawing the blade here, green. He's apparently Kylo Ren before he turned bad, so he's got a green saber. He's good Kylo. Now on that same lightsaber layer, I'm going to draw in some white pixels for his blade here, and again it has the glow. So whatever I paint white or whatever I paint on that layer is going to have a glow to it. Looks very nice and organic. I like that. Adding a little bit of a hazy glow with some brushes on top. Little lens flare here. Kind of looks like a cross guard too, like when he turns bad, so I thought that was kind of cool. And some green glow, because you know what, lightsaber blades, they are a very intense light source. So if things are not glowing around them, it's just not quite as believable. And when you add that glow, it just kind of adds a new layer of reality that it just really sells you that, hey, this blade is pure energy, it is bright and powerful, and added some reflection to his eye, a little green and white, and then blurring it with a blur tool. Not too much, but just a little bit. Looks nice, and that glow layer is set to screen. Alright, so here's where the magic happens, getting some more fireworks pictures. I love fireworks. July 4th and New Year's, you will see me incessantly taking pictures of random fireworks. It looks kind of weird, but you know what? I don't care, because I get awesome pictures like this to use in my graphics and my compositions. So using those fireworks images on screen blending mode, you can paint them in and out, you know, using black or masking, playing with the hue slider to get the color to what I want. It's a nice organic cloudy look. I really like that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. There's a part 2 coming soon, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Thanks. Bye.